Would you like to learn how to talk about New Year's in English? Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you 20 English expressions to help talk about New Year's. First is New Year's Day. New Year's Day is January 1st. It is the beginning of the new year. Most people go to parties the night before and finish partying on New Year's Day as the new year begins. The night before New Year's is New Year's Eve. In English, the word Eve means the night before something. For example, Christmas is December 25th. Christmas Eve is December 24th. So New Year's Eve is December 31st. The two major things that most people do on New Year's is to dress up and attend New Year's parties or attend a concert. To dress up means to wear some kind of fancy or formal clothes. And the verb attend means to go to a certain location and participate in some kind of event. Expression number 5 is countdown. One of the main things that happens on New Year's Eve is that people count down to the new year. We have a countdown. So when we're talking about it as a verb, to count down, 2 words, it's a phrasal verb meaning to count in reverse order. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! In this process of counting down, in English we call a countdown, 1 word. As the countdown ends and the clock strikes midnight, there are a couple things that we do to ring in the new year. Ring in is another great phrasal verb. To ring in the new year means to do something in a noisy way to celebrate the beginning of the new year. One of my favorite parts of ringing in the new year is to watch firework displays. Another way we ring in the new year is to drink a toast. In English, toast means when people have some kind of alcohol and cheers, here's to a bright new year, here's to a better new future. They say some encouraging words like that and then they drink. So here's a toast to the new year, a New Year's champagne toast. Another tradition for ringing in the new year is that as soon as the clock strikes midnight, people will kiss the person they are attending the party with or attending the concert with. Kissing someone on New Year's Eve is a superstition that has been around for over a century. People believe that if you kiss someone on New Year's Eve, you won't be lonely in the coming year. As we ring in the new year, there's always a very common song that plays, and that song is called Auld Lang Syne. This is the very first song that people will hear on New Year's. This song, Auld Lang Syne, was originally a Scottish folk song. The words of the song, Auld Lang Syne, basically mean to remember the past, to think about what happened a long time ago. And the words of the song talk about remembering our friends and remembering special people in our lives, even though time keeps passing by. If you're interested in hearing this song, I'll sing it at the very end of this lesson. Another super common tradition on New Year's Eve is to make a lot of noise as soon as the clock strikes midnight. These are called noise makers. Specifically on New Year's and at birthday parties, we have noisemakers like this, which are sometimes called party horns or party blowers. And it's really common to blow them on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year! Expression number 12 is confetti. Usually, after the clock strikes midnight, little bits of shiny paper will fall as a way of celebrating the new year. So for example, Happy New Year! 2 other really common decorations for New Year's are balloons and streamers. Streamers are pieces of paper like this that are hung up or thrown to decorate a room. Expression number 15 is New Year's resolution. A resolution is sort of like a promise to yourself to do something new or to do something better in the coming year. So on New Year's, people decide that they are going to become a better person and they're going to start doing something to make their lives better or stop doing something to make their lives better. And it's a promise they make to themselves, like setting a goal or working towards a certain dream that they have. And they make this decision at the beginning of the new year and try and stick with, which means follow through, continue with that resolution throughout the year. I've made a lesson about phrasal verbs for New Year's resolutions, which I'll put a link to in the description below. But let's talk about 3 really common New Year's resolutions in English. One of them is to get in shape. This is probably the most common New Year's resolution. To get in shape means to start exercising and eating healthy, maybe trying to lose weight or gain some muscles, just to make your body look and feel better. Get in shape. After eating lots of sweets during the holidays, I think I need to get in shape. Another common phrasal verb is to give up something. To give up means to quit or to stop. So some common New Year's resolutions might be to give up smoking or to give up coffee, give up binging on Netflix. Another really popular New Year's resolution is to cut down on. If you cut down on something, it means you are decreasing it. You are reducing the amount of something. So you might make a New Year's resolution like, I'm going to cut down on alcohol or cut down on drinking. Or maybe I'm going to cut down on my spending and save some money in the new year. The reason why we make these New Year's resolutions is because as it becomes a new year, we think it is a great time to turn over a new leaf. To turn over a new leaf means to do something positive because it's the beginning of something new. So you want to do things in order to make a positive change in your behavior. You want to act more responsibly or more professionally or just act better and behave better in general. So this is the idiom to turn over a new leaf. At New Year's time, people make New Year's resolutions because they think it's important that they turn over a new leaf. There are 2 other really great idioms connected to starting the new year. We have to make a fresh start and to begin with a clean slate. Make a fresh start, begin with a clean slate. These 2 idioms have the same meaning, and it means that you are able to begin again. You have the opportunity to start things new without having any prejudice or any worries about what's happened before in the past. You can make a fresh start. Begin with a clean slate. This is great to help you think about a good view for the new year as you make your resolutions and think about how you can do things more positively and better in the new year. So today, you learned more than 20 expressions connected to New Year's in English. And now it's time for Question of the Day. Today, I have 2 questions for you. My first question is, what will you do to celebrate New Year's this year? And the second question is, what is your New Year's resolution? Let me know in the comments below. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. Happy New Year! See you in the next lesson.